This was not a choice of which American to bring home. We brought home Trevor Reed when we had a chance early this year. Sadly, for totally illegitimate reasons, Russia is treating Paul's case differently than Brittney's. And while we have not yet succeeded in securing Paul's release, we are not giving up. And we'll keep negotiating in good faith for Paul's release. I guarantee that. I say that to the family. I guarantee you.
All right, many words spoken on that. I want to bring in Victoria Coates, if we can, President Trump's former Deputy National Security Advisor. Victoria, good to see you. Thank you so much for coming on here. Let's jump into it. Overall thoughts. Griner released on this prisoner exchange with Viktor Bout, a well-known arms dealer. Paul Whelan still behind bars in a Russian prison. Your thoughts on the breaking news?
Well, Sean, Emma, good to be with you. Every day that an American unjustly detained abroad comes home is a good day. And, the worst you can say about Brittney Griner is that she did something stupid unless the materials were planted. And so there really is no justification for Vladimir Putin using American citizens as hostages and pawns in his geopolitical game. So I'm very pleased she's coming home. That is a good thing. But as you said, this swap is a terrible one for the United States. I mean, certainly Brittney and Viktor Bout are both very high-profile people, but that's where the comparison ends. He is a very, very evil KGB agent and agent of Putin, and this was not a good swap for the United States.
Why was it such a goal of Vladimir Putin to get Viktor Bout back to Russia?
Well, Putin is also a KGB agent, and he wants to bring his people home. But if you look at Bout's history and the crimes for which he was justly imprisoned, they involve running arms to the Taliban, to the FARC, both of whom were targeting American citizens, trying to kill them, and that's why he's called the Merchant of Death. So I think for Putin, this is a strategic victory. And my main concern is this would just encourage both Putin and then other rogue regimes, notably Iran, to pursue additional American citizens as hostages to advance their goals.
Final thoughts from you on this, Victoria. Would you have advised this administration to make this deal? As you mentioned, it's a great day for an American to come back, but there's another American who served his country that we're talking about, Marine Matt Whelan there, but still behind bars. And you talk about the Merchant of Death. He's convicted on selling tens of millions of arms to countries that are using those weapons against the United States. You take him, a former KGB agent there, a friend of the Kremlin, Viktor Bout, and you take Brittney Griner and you say, is that equal? Or would you have waited and said, look, we'll give you your arms dealer back, but we're going to need Whelan as well? Would you have told him to wait for that or just take the exchange for Griner at this time?
No, I mean, right now, Putin is in a weakened position. He's losing the war in Ukraine. He's severely isolated on the international stage. There are even signs that China, his big partner in this, is starting to not be very happy with him. So this would be a point where a president should really push and say, okay, we want Brittney back, you want Bout, but that's not an equitable trade. And certainly Paul should be coming home. It's really tragic for his family that he's been basically left behind twice now. And so I think the Biden administration really wanted the photo op. They wanted the positive press, and that's certainly understandable, but they did it at the cost of this Marine who remains in a Russian jail.
All right. Glad to hear for the Griner family that she is returning home safe at this hour. Victoria Coates joining us with her analysis. Appreciate it, Victoria. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No crooked establishment.
None of that twisting the truth. No talking down to me.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
Don't tell me how to think.
I trust Newsmax.
Newsmax.
They don't tell me how to think.
They let
me decide.
Newsmax.
Real news
for real people.